Howdy, y'all. I'm Wade, the Ozark Hillbilly. I'm here at the State Fair Park in Missouri, Sedalia, actually. We came over here on a whim, and I've never been to the state park, even though I've been here all my life, and I've never gone here. So come along with me, and I hope you enjoy the state fair like I'm going to enjoy it too. And welcome. Come in with me. Look at this cool building at the state fair. I don't really know any of these buildings. I've not done any research yet. But I think to have something going on there. I don't know if we came in the right way or not, but we're heading up our way to, looks like the Midway. Man, this is really neat. Swine. Looks like, yep, I smell it dealing with the hogs. I think we're walking through like a back alleyway. This is the swine building I'm in front of, I just showed you. The Historical Swine Pavilion, originally home of swine and sheep, and built different by three-tier roof and squaring hip towards the east of the corner. Wondering why sides don't match? The west wing was never completed because funds ran short, and the middle building west side was added in 1960. 2001, the Missouri State Fair donated, which keeps moving air through the open things. Wow, that's neat. That is cool. Maybe go in there and see what it is. A really neat building. Open air, where they keep the swines and chickens. This is a really neat building. I really like this architect. Look at that pig. Ain't that beautiful? Those are those big, huge fans that you saw to help move air. Looks like not very much around here. They do got pigs in here. They're just resting along. Man, there's some beautiful pigs. Man, look at that color. That's beautiful. Wow. That is neat. Man, that's a beautiful building. The swine building, I love it. There's my beautiful wife Mo behind me. We're about ready to try and make our way to the Midway. We're getting kind of hungry. Came up here kind of late. We might go find some place to eat in the Midway. Find something maybe good at this fair. That's what I love about fairs. The music, the fun. Maybe ride loud, maybe not. Sorry, it's really loud because there's a music place right next to me. I'm kind of shouting. Maybe I'll get somewhere quiet. Go Tuck's place. They have a pork tenderloin. Man, I love a good pork tenderloin. Look at this beautiful sandwich. Pork tenderloin. Good old fair food. Lord, thank you for this food. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this lovely day that we can get up here to Missouri State Fair, Lord. Lord, just protect us when we're going back home, driving down, Lord. Thank you for the food. Amen. And breaded. Wow, that's delicious. One way to start the fair. Get a little food in our belly and see what's else walking around. Empty platter. Time to throw it away. Time to see what else we can get. Seeing what this beautiful fair is. Funnel cake, corn dogs, nachos, all your typical fair food. Pork stop to go. Ice cream. That's really neat. Man, they got some huge drones around here. There's one right there. Looks like it's for agriculture. Wow. You got every single model of John Deere around showcasing heritage tractors. Some good old John Deere green. Just walking through here. We kind of went through the side way to come in this building, so I'm not really sure where I'm going, but we'll see what else I can look around. Look at that beautiful American flag just waving over the fair. I am so glad I came here. Not knowing what I'm expected to get into, but I'm just looking around and seeing. Mostly just a lot of farm equipment. Missouri State Fairground Conservation Department. Kind of neat little area here where you can just get out of the sun. American toad. Let's see if I can see him see. The gray tree frog. Let's see if you can see him in there. Nope, I think he's a little shy. Here's a red ear slider. Just swimming around. Missouri Conservation at the fair. Showing some more animals. Oh, there's a eastern milk snake. Very funny snake. A northern water snake. There he is. Interesting. A western rattlesnake. Rat snake. And this is an eastern tiger salamander. I don't see him. He's kind of hiding. Oh, there he is. Right down there. That's kind of neat. I almost missaid that thing. And a northern rough green snake. That is neat. And a timber rattlesnake. Ooh, kind of neat. Good piece of history. This French car was transporting American troops in World War One and World War II. They sent it to here for the appreciation movie. Appreciate the Americans. That is neat. That is cool. I love that history. Highway Gardens. I want to see what's in the Highway Gardens. See what they are showing. Little MoDOT. They're showing off a little bit of everything. Big space. We'll see what the Highway Gardens are. I got some benches. Something. Looks like a good place to just hang out. Have a good place to sit, enjoy, relax. Look around. Neat. A nice little garden. Nice little waterfall. Got some fish. Provided by the Nature Beauty Water Garden. That is cool. I like that. Missouri Highway Garden. This is knee slapping good. Look, they want you to take a good pic here. They put up this big sign, 70 miles per hour, 40 minimum. Maybe I'll do that. Here's another picky. Pay attention, stay alive. You can stick your head in there and act like you're driving a truck. Maybe that's what I'll do. Look, I'm driving a truck. Missouri State Highway Patrol history. Missouri first was a century of road, one of special leisure, a local control, and funds and laws of 1907 to 1913 provided general fund road for the highway engineering effort towards the state control. The law was created in 1917. Iowa Department was ceased. The federal aid by 1916. The sections of the interior system, the law of 1919 increased the state construction to 60,000. Road bond issues voted in 1920. Well, the modern highway patrolman through the law of 1921 established a commission the power of maintaining connection to the system. Hardware system highway in 1922 used license fees and maintenance authorized in 1924 increased the fees on gasoline. Voting in 1928 to 75,000 bond issue voted supply and maintain the roads highway program. Wow, that's a lot of history. So the highway program's been around a little bit. Just realized, look, they put reflectors on the pavement to make it look like it's a road right here. That is really neat. Look what I got, a dirty soda. This is called the Country Road. Root beer, toasted marshmallow, and half and half. Sounds so good right now. That is. Wow, this is a good treat on a hot summer day. We're gonna go in the poultry and rabbit building. And we can see some beautiful poultry and rabbits. Chim Chim, all combined clean legs. Ooh, sleeping. Chim Chim, Old English game. Game chickens. Chim Chim Honor game. Chim Chim, old combined clean leg. Woo. Cream chip feather legs. Chip single combined clean leg. Huh. Chim chip large duck. That is a large duck. Wow, that is neat. Reserve chim chip feathered legs. Look at this one. He's nice and poofy, or she. I don't know. Needs a little bit of trim, or just perfect as it is. Look at this guinea. Ain't that neat? Big old turkey. He's camera shy. He don't want to turn his face. These patriotic display cages. 250, ain't that cool? 4H. This is kind of neat. They made little displays of these cages. That's really cool. I didn't see no rapids in there. I just saw a lot of poultry. Some beautiful animals. Some beautiful poultry. And one was camera shy. Some neat displays so far. This has been really awesome. Really like this place so far. A lot of walking, but I'm enjoying it. Came kind of late, so a lot of things I can't show you because they're not open. Things are open, I can show you. The agriculture building. Looks like it'll be inside. Let's see what's inside here. Maybe get cooled off a little bit. They're showing off how much the agriculture things. There's artisan reserve. All kinds of little like a little shopping area in here. Honey ice cream. All kinds of neat things. Here at the honey stand, we got some honey ice cream. Man, this looks good. You can taste it. You can taste the honey in it. It's so good. Salted caramel. At this little honey shop. Had to try it. Not bad price. Really good. I would definitely buy this again. Yummy. Called Oliver B's ice cream. Very good. Look at this little model town. R&D Town, USA. Population 4,500. Just shows like a little town, a small town. Please, what a small town would look like. I like this cool little model. I really like this. Shows a bygone of era. That is a USDA. They put on a good model. That's awesome. What makes fairs unique. Like, look at that cabbage. All these produce grown. Showing up what they have grown. Some good old peaches, bell peppers, tomatoes. Those are good looking tomatoes. A big old basket. The largest tomato, 1.3 pounds. Wow. That of each of these kinds. This is what's neat about fairs. You could just see the produce. Youth group. Ham. Wow, these are hams. I got smoked hams. Those are good looking hams. Oh, I didn't see that too. Meats are up there. That is cool. I like that. Smoked meats. Looks like some people did some good job. Wow. That is cool. Sneeze slapping beauty. More meat. They got a lot of meat. That is beef slapping meat. Look at the size of these produce. Largest pumpkin, 92 and 4 pounds. I would hate to haul that around. That'll make a lot of pumpkin pie. The largest watermelon, 131.5 pounds. Wow. Wow, look at that. Another large pumpkin. Different variety. Third place largest wildlife, 66 pounds. Second largest, 96 point pound. Holy, beautiful. This is some large pumpkins and other fruits. That is cool. Shows what's grown there. Soybean, dairy, dog food, cat food, forest product, pork, and corn. That is really he's slapping good. Man, that agriculture better was really neat. And I'm going to show you something. Old Smoky, a train that served in World War II. Man, it is a big train. Here's Old Smoky. Served in Missouri State by the Frisco Rail, accepted by Governor James, 1956. Wow, it's been around a long time. Original cost, $194.84. Wow. It's a big boy. Used during World War II. Wow. This is neat. Man, it is a big train. Old Smoky. Wow. You get to see a little bit of Missouri history. There's a concert going on, so when I get to the front of this, it's going to get kind of loud. Wow. This is really neat. Knee slapping. I love this. Wow. You can walk all around Old Smoky. Don't play chickens with the train. Saves many lives. That is so true. You will lose, especially if this big old boy. Wow. They have this chain link fence to preserve it. Keep from people from get hurt. Keep it from people damaging it. Wow, that is Old Smoky. That is neat. 4516. Wow. I like the architecture of these buildings. These brick buildings have been here for a long time. A mixture of different eras. Looks like from the 1900s and 1960s. The different eras they added on. This is so knee slapping awesome. We're on a tractor ride. Might be a little loud because we're by the engine, but maybe I can give you a bird's eye view of what it looked like by going around the park while the tractor goes around. Maybe I can see something I want to get off and go explore some more, because so far I've walked a lot and my feet are aching a little bit. Here is some of the buildings. Man, one way to explore this area by a tractor. Be able to just walk, enjoy. We were just in that building. Got some good honey ice cream. That is delicious. We'll see what I can get on this side. Yeah, a different way to turn. Ain't that neat? Agriculture building again. There's a barn over there where you can go pet some animals. All kinds of beauty. The Missouri Agriculture sign. This is really cool. That's where you can get some dirty soda. We just had some of that. It's delicious. Good old funnel cake. Missouri Public Safety, Fire Marshal, lemonade, all the good old fair stuff. Something different. Fried green tomatoes. Ain't that neat? Some good old lemonade and nachos. So far waiting to load and unload. Good old tram system. Just costs $1.50 per person. Me and my wife Mo, we are just chopping on. Good place to rest. Let's see why it takes us all the way around. Maybe we can find something we else want to do, or get closer to our car, or we can go home. But we're not done yet. Here is the 4-H building. The blue ribbon idea begins. That is neat. Beautiful architecture. I like these grand old fairs. That is knee slapping good. Here's the Missouri Conservation Building. Typical Missouri conservation architect. That is cool. Love this. There's the pavilion. Looks like a good old lodge. More of these tractors. I don't know if I showed you any more of these. We came up in this area. They even got a little playground here. That's really cool. That's really neat slapping. Good. Kubota tractors. Maybe snag a good deal. Casey's tractors. Man, nice little ride around here. And Kubota is showing you everything lineup they got. They even got some ATVs or side-by-sides. All the different equipment. Look at this. That's that swine building. I get to see a different angle. Man, it is a beautiful building. I love this. Man, it is beautiful. There's the later edition. Man, I got to see a different side of this. The different tiers of that building, the different sizes of that roof. That is cool. Ventilation was not fully completed. That's why they got this lower part. I just am staring at that, and I really like that architecture. Too bad it didn't get finished. Going up to the Midway, look at that Ferris wheel. Ain't that knee slapping good? Ain't that neat? Love that. On the backside. And the Midway is busy today, but it is good. This looks like a circus tent. T-Mobile vehicle. That is. Look at that down there. Wow, this is really neat. Look at that beautiful building back there. With all the vendors around. This state fair is so grand. Finally got to see Missouri State Fair, and it is worth the drive up here where I live. Man, it's great. All the little different vendors. Look at those signs. Look, it's the Coliseum. Wow. That is a beautiful Coliseum. That is good. Can't really see with all the equipment around, but man. Youth Livestock Arena. All these grand buildings. If I can get your name, I'll tell you what they are. Look at there. Missouri processing milk. Oh, that's how they milk the cows right there. That's what that is. Must be a dairy building. I'm older than you. By a year. Ah, you can probably maybe get some fresh milk in there. That's cool. Dairy products are in that building. Even ice cream. The Dairy Center. That is, I like that. The dairy section right here. Looking at this Coliseum is so beautiful. Look at this grand building behind here. Man, beautiful structures. Just past the Coliseum, man, I like that building. Grand moments for grand places. You can get some face painting, funnel cake, all the fair stuff. There's that Grand Education, the women's building. And freshly battered, delicious cheese curds. Oh, bang appetite. They have all kinds of delicious food. This is cool. Gluten-free food. That's kind of neat. Gluten-free. People who have sensitive stomachs. There's an administration building. Beautiful structure. Get some face painting. Funnel cake. That little tram ride was so neat. I got to see this thing. This is so big that it probably takes several days to explore every single inch. Tastes so good and much food because you only got so much belly for one night. And this place is huge. I did not realize how big this is. This makes very local festivals small. This one's pretty big. I don't know any bigger. I just got thinking. I got one state fair down, 48 more to go, or 49. If I ever reach that goal, maybe. See what you want to comment. Maybe should I go see other state fairs? I'm past the Ozarks right now, but I'm loving this. One more thing might be the best thing to do. We'll have to see. The greatest carnival on the planet. That is cool. Knee slapping good. There's one thing would cap this night off, and something I can ride with my beautiful wife Mo, and I'm gonna see what we can do. One thing I like about the Midway at night is all the lights, all the beauty. Comes so much alive at night. This is knee slapping great. Man. I love this right here. The Rainbow Rock Little Fun House. That's pretty knee slapping good. Look at that beach shack. Man, that's a fun ride. The Diesel Funhouse. Man, it is. Looks like it'd be lots of fun. That is cool. I like the artwork. So steampunk style. What it looks like. That is cool. We're in line boarding the Ferris wheel. We got to see what by trolley. Now we're going to see by air. This is knee slapping. As we wait for loading, I get to see some of the beautiful Missouri State Fair. And I get to enjoy it with my beautiful wife. Only way I can be on here. This is neat. Man, I like this. I got probably loud because of different music, screaming, looking around. This has been a fun day so far. This is one way to cap it off. Enjoy this Ferris wheel. Enjoy this time. I'm so glad we got out of the house. Me and my beautiful wife Mo. Come down here and enjoy. Here's the other side of the Ferris wheel. Beautiful. Man, it is beautiful. There's the, looks like I'm tired. The circus, all the food, all the lights, and all the friends. Looks like a small, beautiful city here at Sedalia, Missouri, at the Missouri State Fair. Check one off my list. There's the Swine Building at night. Man, that is a beautiful building. Look at some of the rides just shine at night. I'm so glad I came later. Not be able to really see all the little displays, but oh well. This is what I enjoy. Man, that is a beautiful swine building. Man, I'm loving these views. Look at that roller coaster in the background and all the other rides. Sharing one more last time before we have to disembark. Let's get home. Some mini donuts. Maple bacon. Man, that looks good. Wow, those are delicious. This is something else we got. A good old cherry limeade. help wash it all down. Very good, very delicious. Like good old cherry limeade. So good. Polish it off. Only thing that is a little bit of maple and a little bit of bacon left. That's it. Very delicious. I think that's the end of the fair for all of us. I had a super fun time. I had a good time. Just finished off with some mini donuts. Forgot their name. If you look at the cup, that's the name where I got them. I'm just getting so tired. I'm getting so worn out from being out here, but it was a blast. I finally checked off Missouri State Fair. It's done. But I can always come back because I haven't seen half of what they do. You can spend a couple days here, and it'd be so much better. Man, I love this place. Hope you all love it too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I hope and you have a blessed day. And hope I see y'all later.